not too long ago. Did a little Skype session with the good old Tomodachi back in the States. If you have not Skyped me lately, I'm sorry, but this is the week you're going to do it. I'm telling you, it's going to be the time. I highly recommend it. Yes, it's been a year. It's been at least a year since I've seen you, right? 2010, my favorite year to say, 2010 is over. I have nothing left. Nothing. What do I don't know. I don't want to call it 2011. It doesn't roll off the tongue like 2010. But I don't want to say 2011 because I hate saying 2000 anything unless it's $2,000 in my bank account every month. I want to, maybe I was thinking like 21-1. But I don't know. Still don't know. Unsure of what to call it. Needless to say, a year has passed. And I had a really good time. Apparently Sano, for being the dead, dilapidated, no one shows up in this town at all kind of place, around New Year's, this place blows up. Right down the street, roughly 5 to 10 minutes that way, there is a huge shrine. A monosugoku oki shrine. And there, along the street, like literally 2 or 3 blocks, it's just like stands of food stands. I don't know if they're still up right now. I can believe it, actually. Yeah, look at that. The parking lot, one of the overflow lots, which is just an empty, dead lot every single day, is now like a hub of transportation and madness. But it's gone crazy. And so that means the food stands are still going, and I kind of want more. I ate some doner kebab. I ate some jagabata. I will get into jagabutter when we get into more Hokkaido, which actually reminds me, it's time to continue Grandma's Slideshow Part 2 of X. Part 2 of X. So, shall we go? This right here is where we left off. I got interrupted by a good friend and ended up getting an awesome part of the show. But here is a picture of Hokkaido houses. You'll see that these houses are very similar to those seen in the suburbs of America. I mean, look, there's even open space. There's space in between these buildings. It's beautiful. I can't believe it. And for Japan, this is completely rare. Now, there are Japanese-style houses in Hokkaido, but it's just that there's too much space in between them and the other house. Normally, you won't get more than about 6 inches of space between you and your neighbor's house. So there's just enough room to put basically a chain link fence up, which is nominal at best. Alright. Next picture, please. Oh my goodness. If it isn't the Sapporo Tower. If I'm not mistaken, I clicked the wrong one. That is terrible. I don't care. Why is it doing that? They're not in order. But I'm totally killing dead space right now. Okay. So here we are. I messed up. This is the front of Sapporo Eki. There's a huge like tunnel-like thing, which is amazing. And it's basically very beautiful. You can see Christmas lights around. Alright. This is what it looks like when you walk out of the station. Huge buildings. It's got that Sapporo flavor. I mean, many big stations have a nice little open area in front of them, but I feel like Sapporo's was particularly special. And next, this is Sapporo Park. Sapporo Park. Well, I shouldn't say Sapporo Park, but it's basically the main drag as you walk out of the station. It's very nice, and you'll notice that it's not some convoluted winding road that was designed by some, 17th century Japanese daimyo or something. This has a little Western influence, and we're talking New York flavored, just blocks. And it was a Hisashi Bori moment for me. And as we were walking down the street, you turn around and there's a huge clock on Sapporo Station, which is really good. I was just getting another look at the architecture of the building. It's just got this really neat, really cool look about it. And here we go. This is a picture I originally showed you accidentally. This is Sapporo Tower. It's actually a TV tower, and it's nice. It's lit up. I guess it's currently 7:58 as I took this picture, perhaps, or as the picture was taken by Lord Chesterfield. Lord Chesterfield was the one taking the pictures, and it's a shame he's not in many, but he's in some, and I will show one today. So yes, this is Sapporo Tower. You can see some lit up trees. This is what they call the white illumination, which is their special illumination time, which I can detail more in right here. Winter illumination. The winter illumination is beautiful. There are tons of lights. This is the same park where they do the ice festival, which I really wanted to go see, but I wanted more time in Hokkaido than just like a weekend. And although the ice festival would be good, it would probably be ridiculously expensive to travel there and try and find arrangements. And I will go next year, because now that I know how to get there, it's not a big deal. We'll make it happen for a lot less than I did this time. But yeah, the lights are good, and they do this thing like every 20 minutes where they turn off all the lights and then they turn them on. I thought there was going to be like a light show, but they just turn them off and on again, which is super dumb. You can see towards the bottom under that fence, there's a ton of ice there. Well, that ice just happens to be all over the damn place. And my goodness, it was like walking on an ice skating rink the entire time. I don't know if it's that they're terrible at shoveling or what, but they're not good at it, and it's dangerous. But needless to say, we checked out winter illumination. This is the end of the first day at this point. And we walked around and we got some food. We got some food-o. So we went to, oh my god, can you see this? This is one of the most succulent, delicious things that ever made its way into my mouth. And let me tell you, folks, there have been some succulent, delicious things in my mouth. And I'm not just talking about ramen. So that's the thing. I'm from Sano, which is famous for shoyu ramen. Shoyu is just soy sauce. But in Hokkaido, they're famous for miso ramen, which uses like miso paste, which is classic. But man, this right here. Here, let's get a little bit of a close-up look at it. Oh my god. The flavor that hits your mouth when you put this in there. Oh, you can see the egg, you can see the chashu, the negi, the chopped up onions. There's bamboo shoots. There's some bean sprouts, and the noodles are underneath, and a piece of seaweed in the back there. Oh my god, it's so good. So the flavor, my mouth is watering. This is pathetic. The flavor is that of the richest. Like, it looks like turkey drippings, but it is just rich, thick miso soup. And oh man, they put like a little bit of ground beef, like maybe a golf ball size amount of ground beef in this thing when they're cooking it. And that's where you get these little globules of like fantastic deliciousness, and you mix it up, and it was a thrill ride in my mouth, needless to say. And here's us, me and the boys. You can see in the front the highballer, followed promptly by Tyrone Jenkins, my main man. And there's Lord Chesterfield and myself, Roohaa Degozaru. And we are enjoying our delicious ramen. The door to get into the place is to the left, automatic water dispensing machine behind me. And it didn't get too much wider than that. You could go to the right a little bit, and there's the counter continued. But it was good times. And you can see how good at times it was with this picture. Here he is. Lord Chesterfield got up and he decided to take a picture with the ramen master. There he is. This guy, we watched him make some ramen, and it was just amazing. We started talking to him. He told us the ropes. He told us where to get the goods. And man, his information was on point. And we're all giving a thumbs up, and he's smiling. He's like, whoa, who the hell are these 4 foreign people in my shapu? Can't believe this. But yeah, it was good times all around. And here's a picture of me rocking it. I just wanted to get a close-up shot. You know, here I am eating the ramen, honorable. And it's got some water, good stuff. Next, we have, this is a picture of Sapporo. But this picture of Sapporo is taken from on top of a Ferris wheel. A Ferris wheel. And not only just a Ferris wheel, but it's a Ferris wheel on top of an 8-story building. And you're asking yourself, holy crap, that sounds like the most dangerous thing I've ever thought of. Well, it is, and it scared the hell out of me, but we got a pretty good picture. This is a good feeling of Sapporo. I don't know which way's up in this picture, as in where we are, particularly in this town. But either way, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And let's take another look. Here's the last picture I'm going to show you today. And that was not a soy sauce joke. But this is a picture of a bunch of lit up signs. You know, you see like Times Square, that main TV, and then Tokyo flashing lights, all the good stuff. But this right here is glory. This is really nice. It's a Kirin sign, and you see a Sapporo. And the sign says Hokkaido wa Sapporo Bideo, which is basically, that's all the way in the top left, the half white with the yellow star. And that means Hokkaido is Sapporo beer. Oh my God. It's kind of like saying, you know, like America is Budweiser or something like that. And a couple other signs, and you can see that guy down there. I don't know if you can see him. He looks like Lord Chesterfield would look. But he is representative on some of the cheapest whiskey in Japan, and it happens to be the whiskey I use for my concoction, which I only can refer to as Roohaa. But I'll have a Roohaa lesson later. I think for now that is good on the pictures. Did I miss any? Checking the slides. We're good. So, whoa, sorry. My face is in your face like that. That is part 2 of Grandma's Slideshow. And I wish you a Happy New Year. I hope everything was great. I'm sending out some postcards. I look tired because I just woke up. And I just got off Skype for an hour with a good friend, like I said. And yeah, I need to eat. I still have Christmas presents I need to give my friends, but everyone bailed out, so I gotta give out my giftos. Yeah, I guess still got my cookies. That's what I had for breakfast. So, gotta love that. That's another thing. Here's another thing. You know why I had cookies for breakfast? Because I ate most of my food before I left for Hokkaido because I didn't want no food laying around. Turns out, in Japan, ATMs close. They close. You know, and you're saying to yourself, but it's an automated teller machine. It's there for when there's no banks open. And yeah, I know. I agree completely. But ATMs close. And it was closed yesterday on New Year's Day. And that burns my biscuits. Straight burns them. I'm going to try again today. But if it's closed, and I think it said something like it's going to be closed until the 3rd of January, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be straight mad. Straight mad. Yep. Alright, other than that, I'll talk to you later. Roohaa Degozaru. Auto.